Hi, I'm Steve Erickson from midlifesolopreneur.com.
And I'm Jake Erickson from flowcampaigns.com.
This is the Daily Debrief, where we're giving you some tips, tricks, strategies, and things that we've been working on today. So where are we at the moment?
Today is August 20th, and it is episode 25 of the podcast.
Woohoo! Nearly a month.
Nearly a month.
And 11 to go. So today I've been working a little bit on mindset, and it was quite an interesting one, actually. We had entered my course on Tuesday, and we talked about mindset, and then there was another call today where mindset again was a theme. And I've also worked on my own mindset and things that I want to do in the future, teaching about mindset. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that I find that solopreneurs and any person really are in, but you can have a very locked mindset. And what do I mean by that? It's when you are stuck in your patterns, where you're going through paradigms, when you have certain ways that everything should be in a particular way. And also that you have negative beliefs, like you don't deserve money or money is hard to earn. And often one that I hear is I can't figure out how to do this. So the challenge is when you have a locked mindset, really and truly, you also have locked money. It just means that you can't move forward and get into a place where you are starting to make any significant amount of money.
Yeah.
So the question is, how do you fix this? Now, do you have any tips for that, Jake?
Yeah, I mean, I think so this also actually ties into kind of like developmental psychology. They've done a lot of study in children, and they've shown that when you tell a child they're smart, that's like a belief they'll have they're smart, and they don't really exhibit their behaviors that keep them performing at a high level. Because when you're smart, sure, you might be top of your class now, but over time, if you're not studying, if you're not continuously working, you'll start to fall behind. And then also when you believe a certain way about yourself, suddenly, if that doesn't happen, you start to have a really bad kind of like negative feelings towards yourself. If you always say to yourself, I'm a really smart person, and then you score poorly in a test, you're, for instance, then going, oh my God, I've done so bad. Like, this has never happened to me before.
Yeah.
And what they found is that instead of telling children they're smart, telling people that they work really hard and instilling a growth mindset, which is to say that, working really hard will get you this result. And it's all about kind of that action and growth that really helps you develop as a person. And the same really, I'm using the example of kids and developing as children, but it really applies to us as adults as well. Do we have a fixed mindset of this is the way things are and they can't change? Or do you take a growth mindset approach saying, I don't know the answer yet, but I can take responsibility and learn something and get results myself?
Yeah, absolutely. And we highly recommend that if you have the kind of mindset where nobody can help me and all these limiting beliefs, that you go on a journey of discovery. There's a great book. You might have heard about it already because a lot of people talk about it, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, you might not want to read the original from 1937 because the language is a little bit old, but there are rewrites in modern language available that you can find on Amazon and other places. And it's a really, really good book because it teaches you the mindset that you need to have to be rich. And it's really valid still today, even though it's a book written in 1937. Also, we recommend investing training and investing coaching. One of the things I like is the fact that every single pro and every single competition winner, when you compete on a professional level, have coaches.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why they have coaches, because the coaches will show them the way. The coaches will help them overcome the barriers and tell them tweaks that you can't see yourself. And for me, one of the things is my mantra is like open your mind and unlock your mind, and you unlock the money.
Yeah.
Really. And for me, one of the biggest changes I made in my life that has had a massive impact on my attitude, my not just willingness to learn, but ability to learn more than anything else, and growing has been to do affirmations and gratitudes. Waking up being grateful every day, I had no idea what impact it would have on my life. And it's like mind-bending how much difference it has. Just the fact that you're waking up in a way that says, hey, I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for certain things in my life. Because when you do that, it's harder to go into the negative belief. When you're grateful and live in a state of gratitude, having that negative mindset, you can't do both at the same time.
That's totally true. I actually use something similar for public speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So physiologically, the difference between nervousness and excitement are really the same in your body. So, you have that kind of like tense feeling in your stomach, your heart starts to race. But your body can't necessarily tell whether you're excited or whether you're nervous. So if you frame that in your mind as saying, I'm excited, you really start to believe that and live into that, and you feel the excitement rather than the nervousness.
Yeah.
So it's a very similar thing to how you're describing, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. So really consider that, get a coach, get training, educate yourself, live in a different state of mind with affirmations, with the gratitudes, be open to breaking out of your paradigms, break your old habits, and expand your vision. And you will do really, really well.
I think that's a good example, actually. Like you were telling me that you met with someone who had worked with a bunch of different coaches and was continuously failing to get results.
Yeah. And
they were kept saying, oh, this coach was bad, this coach was bad, this coach was bad. And, your realization is, out of all the people she's seen, probably not all of them are bad. There are probably some really good coaches out there. And the problem is with that person and their own mindset, not being able to overcome their own internal barriers.
Yeah.
So really, before being able to work and give business advice, you have to give them mindset advice and say, there's something here that you need to be overcoming before you're ready to kind of tackle the business steps.
Absolutely. And it's actually one of the people I've told, I cannot help you. What you need is a coach who will tell you how to overcome this problem that you're having, because that is your problem. Your problem isn't actually making other things happen.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing to do, really.
And then once you unlock that mindset issue, then everything else opens up and you can go down so many other opportunities. But until you kind of resolve that internal one first, that's the most important.
Absolutely. So that's it for today. I hope that was useful. Yep. If you want to have more information about mindset and how to overcome it and making more success in your business, give me a shout. Contact me on midlifesolopreneur.com/connect, and you'll find out how to connect with me. And
so you can email me at jake@flowcampaigns.com. And I also have a couple of good books and kind of other sources, podcasts and things that I can recommend for mindset as well. So if you're interested, shoot me an email.
Yep. All right. See you tomorrow. Take care.
Bye.